Listen to that sound. That is not a soundtrack. That is the actual radio emission of Saturn screaming into the void. For centuries, we saw it as a jewel, the jewel of the solar system. A golden giant with a halo of light, floating peacefully in the dark. We called it beautiful, but beauty is the ultimate trap. Saturn is not peaceful. It is a violent colossus, a ball of hydrogen and helium spinning so fast that it flattens itself into the shape of a pumpkin. It is a world of impossible storms, of hexagon-shaped nightmares, and of a gravity so cruel it rips entire moons apart to decorate itself. Welcome to the Lord of Chaos. Let's start with the crown, the rings. From Earth, they look like solid bands of pure gold, smooth, perfect, eternal. But if you were to fly inside them, you would find yourself in a grinder. These rings are not solid. They are a chaotic blizzard of sharp ice and rock, ranging from the size of a grain of sand to the size of a mountain. They orbit at thousands of kilometers per hour, constantly colliding, shattering, and reforming. Imagine a storm of ice shrapnel that stretches for nearly 300,000 kilometers wide, but is razor thin. In some places, the rings are only 10 meters thick. It is a blade slicing through the darkness. But where did this violence come from? A murder. The prevailing theory is a tragedy. Long ago, a moon, perhaps as large as Titan, wandered too close to the planet. It crossed the Roche limit, the point of no return. Saturn's gravity grabbed the moon and ripped the crust from the core. It shredded a living world into trillions of icy fragments. The beautiful rings we admire today are not jewelry. They are the scattered guts of a dead moon. We are staring at a planetary graveyard. But the strangeness of Saturn goes deeper than its rings. Look at the North Pole. Nature does not make straight lines. Fluid dynamics should create circles and spirals. Yet here, spinning forever, is a perfect geometry, a hexagon. This is not a symbol, it is a hurricane, a six-sided storm wide enough to swallow 4 Earths. The walls of this storm reach hundreds of kilometers deep into the planet's atmosphere. At the very center of the hexagon lies a massive vortex, a red spinning maw that looks like a rose made of hurricanes. It has been raging for decades, perhaps centuries, a geometric scar that never heals, staring unblinkingly into the void like a giant eye. And when Saturn gets angry, the entire planet changes. Every 30 Earth years, roughly 1 Saturnian year, a monster wakes up. We call it the Great White Spot. This is a storm system so massive it wraps around the entire circumference of the planet. Imagine a thunderstorm that covers the entire Earth, flashing with lightning 10,000 times stronger than anything on our world. It churns up distinct white clouds of ammonia ice from deep within the interior, turning the golden planet into a ghost. It is a reminder that beneath those calm bands of yellow clouds, there is a chaotic engine of heat and energy waiting to explode. Saturn is the king of a massive entourage with more than 140 moons, but one of them is an imposter. Titan. Titan is the only moon in the solar system with a thick atmosphere. In fact, the air pressure here is higher than on Earth. If you stood on Titan, you would see rivers, lakes, and rain clouds. It looks startlingly like home. But do not be fooled. Titan is a twisted, toxic reflection of Earth. The rain is not water. It is liquid methane and ethane, liquid natural gas falling from the sky in slow motion due to the low gravity. The temperature is minus 179 degrees Celsius. If you jumped into a lake on Titan, you wouldn't just freeze, you would shatter like glass. And the ground, not sand. The massive dunes of Titan are dark hydrocarbon grains, essentially plastic, static-charged plastic dunes hundreds of meters high, shifting in the alien wind. It is a world that mimics life, but is built from the ingredients of death. Further out lies a tiny, bright ball of pure white ice, Enceladus. For years, we thought it was just a frozen rock, but then we saw the tiger stripes, long blue fractures at the South Pole, and from these scars, it bleeds. Giant geysers of water vapor shoot hundreds of kilometers into space at supersonic speed. Saturn's gravity is kneading this tiny moon like a ball of dough, keeping its core warm. Beneath that thick frozen shell lies a global ocean of warm liquid water. It has salt, it has heat, it has organic molecules. In the deep, dark pressure of Enceladus, shielded from the vacuum of space, something might be swimming. We went to Saturn looking for gas and rock. We might leave, having found neighbors. But to learn these secrets, we had to make a sacrifice. In 2017, the Cassini spacecraft, our lone messenger at Saturn, was running out of fuel. To protect the pristine moons like Enceladus from contamination, NASA made a tough choice. They ordered Cassini to commit suicide. On its final orbit, Cassini dove straight into the atmosphere of the monster it had studied for 13 years. It fought to keep its antenna pointed at Earth, transmitting data until the very last second. But Saturn showed no mercy. The heat and pressure tore the robot apart. It melted, vaporized, and became part of the planet forever. Saturn feels eternal, but it is not. Even the rings are dying. Gravity is slowly pulling the rings down into the planet as ring rain. In 100 million years, a blink of an eye in cosmic time, the rings will be gone. Saturn will be just another lonely gas giant in the dark. So look at it while you can. It is a temporary masterpiece of gravity and violence, a beautiful trap that lured us across the solar system, only to show us how small we really are. Saturn is the most beautiful thing in our sky, but remember, beauty can be deadly.